Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can get yourself monetized on TikTok as fast as possible. Now I'm going to be going into 3 different methods in which you can do this, and the last one is the absolute best. It's basically by applying a very specific niche that's going to help you get so many followers, get to that 10k as soon as possible and start making thousands. Really quickly before the video starts, if you guys can go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel with post notifications on, that'd be highly appreciated, as I'm going to keep rolling out this free source every single week for you guys. One thing I thought I'd really quickly mention before the video starts is in my free Discord community linked in description, in this resources section under the free guide, I've gone ahead and put everything that I've used within this video into a Google Drive for you guys to go ahead and apply, and it's basically going to make this process a lot easier, a lot more efficient, and you're going to get to that 10k even faster. So basically use everything in this resources section along with everything I say in this video and you're going to be very successful. Again, this is in my free Discord community linked in description, and it also comes along with a lot of other things such as the best 5 niches that you guys can go ahead and use right now in 2024, extra tips and just a general guide. So make sure to go ahead and join this amazing community linked in description. Now all the tips I'm providing you with in this video is going to help you get monetized as soon as possible. As you can see here, on one of my accounts I generated 28 million views. Yes, 28 million in 7 days. It's actually unheard of. So all of these tips have gone into that account and you can see the results for yourself. Okay guys, so our first method we're going to go ahead and apply is by using slideshows. Now this is probably the most well-known way in order to get to 10k as soon as possible. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can apply it for your niche, and then it will be more effective. So first of all, you might be thinking, well, I don't even have a niche. If you haven't already chosen one of the best niches right now to be printing money on TikTok, well, that was my last video. So I'm going to link that in description as well and put it on the little title card in the top corner. So if you haven't already picked a niche, go ahead and watch that video, select a niche, and then you can come back to how to apply this with slideshows. Now, I'm going to be giving you an example and running you through an example of a niche on how to use slideshows in order to boost it to 10k. Firstly, why are slideshows so good? Well, TikTok have actually come out and said to themselves and sent this exact message to accounts, including some of my own, explaining how slideshow videos are getting pushed out a lot more than regular videos. This means you're more likely to go viral, more likely to be going onto people's For You pages, and then if we apply this with some very smart tips to boost engagement, we can actually get a lot more followers. Now, what are these smart tips I'm talking about? Well, they're called call to actions or CTAs, and I have a bunch in my free Discord, so this is what I was talking about earlier, that you can go ahead and use, and they're all free for you to use to put within your slideshows. So previously, if you got 10,000 views, you may only gain 4 or 5 followers, which really isn't that fast. However, by using these call to actions, which are in my Discord, you can go ahead and actually probably get from 10,000 views, maybe even 100 to 200 brand new followers. Slideshows are also a lot more efficient to make than regular videos. So if you just pump out 2 to 3 slideshows a day, you're going to see a lot more followers because you can just put out more content. It's also a lot less effort, so it's a lot less draining to start getting monetized. So this next tip I'm sure you guys have actually seen a lot, and it's actually this CapCut sort of template, and you probably haven't thought to capitalize on it to gain more followers, and that is fair enough because it's not as applicable to all niches. But what I recommend you doing is just making a fresh account and just using this template a lot, because you can gain so many followers so quickly, because the success rate of these videos going viral is very high. Then what I recommend doing once hitting the 10k is you can go ahead and change your account. Now yes, you will be changing niches and it will be hard for your videos to initially start doing well. However, you will literally find yourself getting to 10k very quickly. So how can we do this? Well, I'm going to go ahead and link the exact template for CapCut in the description, and you can just make videos using this. Try and apply it to your niche if you can. If not, just make it on something quite general, because all of these videos are basically blowing up. And my final tip, and the one I recommend the most to getting 10k followers and getting monetized as soon as possible on TikTok, is going to be using one specific niche, or a niche that follows the same sort of pattern. But my specific recommendation is going to be the cliffhanger stories niche. Now you may be wondering, well, why is this niche so good? Why is it going to get me a lot of followers? Well, the success rate of this type of niche getting people followers is higher than any other niche. And basically the reason for this is because you're ending the video on a cliffhanger. So basically the video works in the sense that you tell a story and you leave it on a cliffhanger, so it's going to make people want to watch more, and you add a call to action at the end of the video to say follow for part 2 or follow for the end of the story. And this way basically everyone that makes it to the end of the video will follow you. So say for example you get a video with 100,000 views. If this was any other niche, you'd probably get maybe a couple hundred followers. However, with this cliffhanger stories niche, with 100,000 views, you're likely to see a couple thousand followers straight to your account. And if you get just a few videos that do well, you're going to get to that 10,000 mark very quickly. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to go ahead and break down exactly how to make these videos, because it's actually quite an easy and simple process. First, you want to go ahead and go to ChatGPT and ask it to write you a cliffhanger story. Now you can see this is my exact prompt here, and what you want to go ahead and do is add a very vague sort of description of the story. Just use your imagination here. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. For my example here, you can see that I've just talked about a man losing his daughter in a forest, and ChatGPT will do the rest for you. Now one thing to note is you want to go ahead and limit this to about 1,500 to 2,000 characters, as we don't want it to be too long, because when we go ahead and copy this and then paste this into 11 Labs like I've done here, also make sure to select the Adam voice as it's the best one for storytelling. You can see that this will roughly be around the 1 minute mark. If it's not, you can go ahead and stretch it out with a bit of gameplay, which is going to lead us on to the next tip, which is where I'm going to recommend for you guys to use Minecraft gameplay footage. Now like I've mentioned in previous videos, don't use the ones with the most views on YouTube and download them or screen record them, because TikTok are actually flagging a lot of these up, and this might be why a lot of your videos are getting 0 views, because TikTok are flagging up videos with the generic gameplay footage. Now don't worry guys, in my Discord I've already gone ahead and got the best gameplay footage which won't get flagged, so you can go ahead and just download that directly. You won't have to worry about screen recording it or downloading it off a dodgy website on YouTube. Okay, so once you've gone ahead and pasted your script from ChatGPT into 11 Labs, generated your voice using Adam, and then downloaded this, you can go ahead and put this into CapCut, add your Minecraft gameplay in and add some captions. What you can also go ahead and do is add some AI images to make your story more entertaining and to actually separate yourself from a lot of the competition, because a lot of people who do this won't bother to do that, but it only takes a few seconds to make AI generated videos or images and just make sure they're related to the story. How you can do this is actually by using a tool called Playground AI. It makes the best high quality AI images, and you can literally give it any prompt. Like you're seeing on screen here, I'm making one that's relevant to the story that I've just made about a man losing his daughter in the forest. So you can literally go ahead and apply this to whatever story you make, and it will make sure your video does better, because you're going to have higher watch time as the video is more entertaining and more unique. Now here's the most important part of the video. This is why this niche is so good, is you want to incentivize your viewers to follow for part 2 or follow for the next part. Now the glory of this is you don't even actually have to make a second part, because people are still going to follow. If you're really lazy, don't worry about it too much, but the video will probably do very well if you do post a part 2. So all you have to do this is literally go back onto 11 Labs and type in follow for part 2, then generate another audio with this and just put this at the end of your video, and this, I promise you, will see you a lot of success with getting more followers. So yeah guys, that is basically the whole video there. I really hope you did enjoy it, and let me know how you guys get on with these sort of tips and niches that I've given you in order to get monetized as soon as possible. I thought I wouldn't just give you the generic tips that a lot of other people are doing, give you more specific tips to really help boost those followers. Now guys, remember, go ahead and join that free Discord community, link in the description, so you're going to get all the assets to make all of these steps a lot more easy and efficient for you. And also I've got a premium course which is in there, which is only $30, and it has basically everything I've said in this video on steroids. It is just the best way to go viral and start earning thousands on TikTok per month. So go ahead and check that out as well if you are interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel with post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.